Good evening and welcome to Alcor. Welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium, the venue for this one. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And really looking forward to bringing you this World Cup round of 16 match. It's Brazil versus France.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Lucas Paqueta in central midfield. And the striker is Richarlison. Here's the side France will go with. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Rafael Varane plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Kylian Mbappe starts with Ousmane Dembele out wide. And the starting role in attack is handed to Olivier Giroud. And now they get the ball rolling. Well, very effective play in possession. Great block from Thiago Silva. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Rafinha. Well, Brazil are the best World Cup team in history. 5 times winners, always amongst the favourites. This year is no exception. And they're in the round of 16, not just to compete, but to win it all, Stuart.
Absolutely. Everybody expects Brazil to go further. They've played some great football so far. They're also being quite good defensively. They know how they want to defend when they haven't got the ball. They're a good side. I think they can go all the way. But this is a big game for them.
Could play it in. That deep delivery. No-nonsense clearance. Rabiot. Here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Now the attack fizzled out. Chance for Dembele. And there the attack ends for now. Well, who would be a defender when the responsibility is one of trying to shackle Neymar?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Oh, what an opportunity! An early goal! It is the ideal opening.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Marquinhos. On to Paquetá. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. Can they square the game? Oh, a good diving save. And over comes the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Neymar. Neymar! And still an opportunity. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, the danger is still there. Under pressure, can he finish? Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So back underway following the equaliser. And very deftly cut out. Might really be able to trouble them here. It's a corner. Played in by Griezmann. Not really the ideal clearance. Griezmann. Very quick thinking there. And providing width. Can he play it in? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Mbappe. Determined defending. Vinicius Junior. This attack looks highly promising. And a useful cross. And that goes to... Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Richarlison. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Will they profit from this situation? But really sticking to their task defensively. Moving forward effectively. Vinicius. Cross towards Neymar. Back post. And it all counts for naught. Mbappe. And beating the defender. And out of play for a throw-in to France. He could pick out a teammate. And the snuffing out of the cross there. And given away. It's there for him. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Marquinhos. And taking it away. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Making progress. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Simple save, really.
What a game we've had so far. Goals at both ends, some near misses as well, and some good individual displays. You can't take your eyes off of this.
An alert intervention. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. A different story next time, no doubt. Paqueta. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Encouraging move this from Brazil. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Delivering it. Well, not cleared away completely. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Kylian Mbappe. Now with Alisson. Eder Militao. Now Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Dembele. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Griezmann with it. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Neymar. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And the cross goes in. And still dangerous. Richarlison. It could be up for grabs. Not out of the woods yet. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, do you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek? They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Plenty of support here. Dembele. The referee's letting it go. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Let's fly here! And fired against the crossbar! It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Lucas Paqueta. A very effective challenge put in. And maybe Rabiot. And now it is there for him. Oh, it didn't happen for him.
Well, he has to finish this for me. So much of the goal to aim for, and he hasn't even hit the target. That's a poor attempt.
Possession lost, intercepted. Danilo. On the ball, Richarlison. Well, very effective play in possession. Neymar waiting to take it on. Making sure nothing came of it. The first half here comes to an end. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? The end product just wasn't there. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Upamecano. Now Griezmann. Koundé. Dembele. Or can they be creative from here? Over the touchline for what will be a France throw. Koundé. Dembele. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Now, how about the short corner? Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Paqueta. Making a bit of headway. A fine block. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Can someone get on the end of this? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Now sending it in. Not all that convincing defensively. Vinicius. Options in the middle. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Needs to clear it away. Danilo. Chance to play it in. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Good physical play. Giroud. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And quite simply wide of the target. And they're making a change. Coman, superb block. And a throw in here for France. A chance to whip it in. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. The delivery. And he's clear as lines. Coman. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Neymar. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Griezmann. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it petered out. Now, plenty of space for Brazil to attack. Must take the lead here. Can he take this chance? Well, a struggle for Brazil to keep the ball. Coman. Chouameni. This is Thiago Silva. Neymar. Richarlison. The supporters want to see him have a go. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Dembele. It is a decent-looking attack here. Coman. Terrific block. And that'll be a Brazil ball. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Neymar is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And mopping up defensively. Theo Hernandez. Rabiot. Now Griezmann. And a poor ball. And he keeps going. Can he play it in? Keeper did his job to begin with. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And over comes the corner. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And really intense pressure applied. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Chance to finish. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Camavinga. And support available. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Rabiot! And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
And time for the change now. Really good high press. Flirting with more than a bit of danger following that challenge. He's already been booked. And it will be his last act of the day. He's off.
Well, what was he thinking? It's a silly tackle, isn't it?
The delivery. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. There's still time for them to level it. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Well, a big sigh of relief. That nearly proved costly.
Well, he got away with that one, didn't he? It's a good recovery, though.
Teammates available. Fabinho. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Can they hit on the break? Wonderfully weighted pass. He does have pressure to deal with. High-quality goalkeeping, and still they lead.
Well, that's a great save. That could be the match-winning stop there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? The clearance wasn't decisive. Dembele. Well, this is looking promising. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride.
Ousmane Dembele.
Fred. Good tackle. Coman. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Alexandro is with Vinicius Junior. Richarlison must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Let's see about the delivery. And calling upon the goalkeeper to keep things even.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He might just have got his team a draw here.
Delivering it. Well, no end product. This might be ideal for the counter. Defenders need to cover. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's failed under pressure.
Well, chances don't come much better than that, do they, Derek? That might be their last chance to win this game.
Eder Militao. It's with Fabinho. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Neymar ready at the far post. And it might be. And the post getting in the way. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Oh, surely. Oh, a goal! What drama here near the end. They might be down to 10, but now they hold the lead. Incredible.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
And there's the referee's whistle. And Brazil have made it through to the quarter-finals.
Well, going forward, their 1- and 2-touch passing was excellent, and they created so many opportunities. But they will certainly need to improve their defensive structure going into the next round.
But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.